Oh, welcome, Paolo Marinelli. We're here today to discuss the workshop that delightfully you are presenting at the Trust on the 25th of November. It's a Saturday. Paolo, would you like to share a little bit about what this workshop is about?
It's about a lot, and I don't know if I have the time to describe it properly, because the more I propose it, the more I find that there are many levels in which this activity finds a meaning. So I will start from the simplest thing, which is the playful attitude you do it. I find that to play is a very useful and important attitude we can have to get to free things that are inside that may be blocked for any reason, that don't express any. I don't want to be very therapeutical in that, because I'm not a therapist. But what I see is that when you do a composition, a visual composition, as in Filosìn, you put on the paper, on the field, yourself, parts of yourself. That's exactly that. And
Okay.
people see that.
So it's through the play that they get to experience, people will get to experience different parts of themselves, and
Yeah.
maybe even just the activity of seeing what they've created.
Yes.
Enable something. So
Yes.
you're not a therapist. So this workshop is it's open to everyone, anyone.
Yes. Well, maybe I say something about myself, how I arrived to this, because I am a member of the Istituto di Psychosynthesis since 1982. So it's a long time now. And I became a trainer in psychosynthesis. But maybe you know that in the Istituto, we work with self-developmental psychosynthesis and not therapeutical. So this is the line on which I work. Psychosynthesis to discover oneself, to possess oneself, and transform oneself. Through this experience I had, my personal professional experience, which is architecture. I used to be an architect, now I'm retired. And my visual artist practice, putting them together, mixed, and a cocktail came out, a new cocktail, which is for me Filosìn. It's a synthesis of my story and my experiences. And as every synthesis, it is very powerful. This is what I told you before. It shows its powers by going on, by doing. Every time we do it, we discover new things. I discover together the participants. So we play, but we are very serious at the same time. It's playful, but it's also meditative.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's an active play of meditation.
Yes, yes. And we enter in the dimension, in the realm of beauty and of truth at the same time, because we are related with beauty when we do a composition with the different materials we use, which I will bring in my trolley. And yes, we do simple things which become more and more profound as we go on in the work, because it's we don't learn, people don't learn to do something. Filosìn is useless in terms of practice, but it is I think it is important to get news about oneself, to discover and see talents in action directly.
So if somebody's interested and they come to your workshop, do they need to bring anything with themselves?
A pen and paper to write, because another aspect of the work is that every composition tells a story, and we give words to them by writing. And this is another interesting aspect, because what people write are often so poetic that you didn't expect. That it's a word of surprise, Filosìn.
Oh, wonderful. So it's a whole technique and something that you've spent the last 40 years experiencing and delighting in.
Yeah.
Brilliant, brilliant. And we've got some wonderful pictures of what that can look like, so that people know what they're coming to experience, really.
Yeah. They don't need to have previous experiences or talents in art or anything. It's a simple way to discover one's artistic side, which is often hidden.
To finish off, is there something that you hear people say at the end of your workshops, Paola?
Well, usually, yes, what I told you, there are words of surprise. Oh, I can do this. Wow. This is something coming out of me. This is the biggest surprise, in many different ways, of course.
Of course.
It's also maybe something else is that people realize they spent a special time, which is a time when you go very deep inside, but without the effort, the demanding effort of meditation or something like that. It's very simple, very easy. It's, yes, somehow you get a child, you become a child again, but not in the childish way.
Yeah, so it's a sacred space that's created that allows something new to happen.
Yes, it's a sacred space. Really
wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you
very much for your questions. And the participants will know why Filosìn has this name. It's a long story that I don't tell you now.
Okay, so they can wait for the workshop to hear.
Yes.
Oh, Paola, thank you very much.